actually use Blue for finance team as well. Please keep in mind that this video is recorded and we will publish it on our YouTube channel. We also have a Q&A session, and along the way, if you have any question, please feel free to let us know. We're very happy to share with you about that as well. So first thing first, I just want to introduce myself. I'm Sarah, customer success from Blue. And today we're going to be walking you through the finance project. Thank you for joining us this week. Although we have quite a low participant this week, but hopefully there's more people joining in as we go along the way. If you want, please feel free to ask any question ahead, then I can share with you some of the features that might be helpful for you, or any features that you're stuck on, or something that you need clarification on. I'm very happy to share with you about that as well. So again, this week's webinar is going to be on the finance team. Please let me know if you have questions for now. If not, then I'm just going to go ahead and start this webinar so that we can end at the 45 minutes mark that we set. Thank you again for joining us today. Can you let me know where you're dialing in from? That would be very helpful for us to plan the next webinar so that you don't have to wake up too early for this or it's too late for you. Please feel free to let me know on that as well. That'd be very helpful.
Hi.
Hi. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining.
My name is Robert. I'm joining from East Africa. That is Nairobi, Kenya.
Oh, wow. Awesome. What time is it there?
It's 8 p.m. at night.
Whoa, 8 p.m. Okay. Okay, that's the timing's not is it bad like at night at this hour, or if it's okay?
It's excellent considering I'm out of the office.
Yeah. I'm dialing in from Phnom Penh, Cambodia, so it's actually 12 at night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So please let me know if you have any questions. I'm very happy to share with you on anything. If you have any specific questions on finance team and any like that, just let me know, and then I'll just help you answer anything as much as I can. Again, this week is going to be on the finance team, and also it will be recorded and it will be published on our YouTube channel as well. So I'm just going to run through this webinars, and if you want to go back and watch it, it will be on the YouTube channel. And this is also for the other people who cannot dial in at this hour, because I know sometime it might be too late, or it might the timing's not great for them. So yeah, this will be recorded.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, perfect. So I'm just going to walk you through this webinars. Okay, so a few pain points regarding finance team is that they lose emails, not able to track of invoices or set priorities. So we're going to tackle that today on Blue, and then also assign team members to help hold accountable and send invoices, follow up with clients, or paying of any services. So this way you can actually follow up with clients through Blue or anything like that. It's quite helpful when you assign a team member that they will be the one who's following up with the clients. And then also lack of communications and misinformation transferred to the clients. So with Blue, I'm going to share with you on how you can actually use the platform to benefit you, and also how you can communicate better with the team member, and then your clients can receive the actual information. Moving on, I also want to share with you what we're going to walk you through today, which is account payables and account receivables. So we do have this structure, and I'm going to bring this structure onto Blue and see how that works as well. So we have like invoice receives, review, approve, prepare payment, and paid, and also with receivables. So this will be on a board form or a list form view, so that it's much easier for you to see, because this is like a workflow of a finance team. But I will show you a way on how you can actually move this and then add it to Blue. Okay, so let me just exit on this and then share with you what it looks like on Blue as well. So this is our Blue project. So just a quick introduction on Blue is that Blue works on a hierarchy level, And with that, it means that we have companies, and then we also have projects underneath those company. So that's just how Blue work. We do base everything's on companies, and then we have project under those company. And within the project, you have different types of view like board view, list view, calendar view, database view, and all of that as well. So let me just quickly turn off my video so that the process is a lot quicker and the internet won't affect anything. The process of us today. Okay, perfect. So just turn off the video, and then I'm just gonna walk you through these companies. So we have different types of you can have as many companies as you want on Blue, but I will specifically show you the Blue project today. As you can see, I have multiple companies. That's because our clients actually invite us in and see if there's any bugs report that they need to show us. We can actually join into this, and then we can see from there. And then you can also see the recent projects where these projects are the ones that you recently opened. So it's just quicker to just click and then you go in. So you go into Blue and then you see your recent activity. So if you're new to Blue, this is something that shows everything that happened on Blue from all these projects. So again, we have companies and then we have projects. So every activity is like create to do, create new template, any comments or anything like that will show under the recent activities section. And you can also see the recent active people. So you can see any of the team members that actually been active or not. And then if you quickly move to here, this is just a longer form or longer way to see the all activities that I mentioned earlier as well. So that's just all the activity, and you can also filter it by date in case you're missing that day from work. You can definitely quickly just filter it out, and then you'll see what you missed out on that day. And then you also have my to-do. My to-do is very important for me personally because I actually check this every single day and see if there's anything that is overdue, anything that's upcoming that I need to get done. As you can see here, it shows like account receivable projects. So this way I can see which projects that I need to tackle and I need to get into as well. And within my to-do, you also have my checklist items, which I will show you after this when we go into the project and see how you can actually use the checklist item as a subtask. And you can also sync this with your Google Outlook and Apple Calendar as well. So this way you can have all your tasks under your personal calendar. And then you also have your calendar. So this is not the project calendar, but it's the overall project calendar. So every to-dos that is in this project will appear here. So let me just show you the project. So let's just use this one for an example for now. So as you can see here, I have all of these to-dos. So this is what we call a to-do, and this is what a list would be like. So we have a list, and then we have the to-dos. And if you, as you can see here, we have a date on the to-do. And with this date, you can actually view it under the calendar form. So with this, you can actually see what's going on within every of the project as well. Hold on, let me reconnect. So as you can see, this is all of the to-dos that I mentioned earlier from this project. You can see it here. And then you can also see like the to-do from different project. If you click on it, it will show you from that project. So that's just how companies' calendar work, and you can definitely sync this again with your Google Outlook and iCalendar as well. And if you click on this, you can easily filter out the weekends, so you can have a much cleaner view, which something that I really enjoy as well. So let's just jump right into our topic today, which is finance team. As you can see, I mentioned earlier about the pain points and the miscommunications and all of that, which I can share with you how you can actually work around that and see, give you some solution on how you can have a better communication on Blue. So as you can see, I've built a board, and this board is actually from a template that Blue team actually made. So if you click on the plus icon here and you click on new project, you can use a template. You can definitely build your own template as well, and you can convert it to a template. So this would actually say your company's name instead of Blue's name, but since I'm in the Blue company, it would actually say Blue name right now. So I actually used the account payable, and within this template, you can see ways on how to use this template. We do have this format so that you before you create the template, you can see how to use it first. So if you just quickly click on it and you can give it a name and create. You can actually invite your team member through here, but I choose to skip this for now. And as you can see, we have the board is ready. We have 2 account payable here, but since we're just gonna go through this one, but I'm just gonna share with you what it looks like on the template. So once you've created the template, you can see like use tag for different type of expenses, drop invoices, add due dates, or make any payments through here. So this way is just a better way on just how to use this template. It's just a quick tips. You can go ahead and delete this, and then you can see the board. So we have a invoice received. So any invoices that you receive either from your team members, from other people, from any suppliers, you can just list it here. Preparing payment, approval, if you need any approval from a manager or an HR or like a finance team, you can definitely have them on this a project as well. So let me just go back to the project that I've built from this template structure. So we have this salary section. We have invoices received again, prepare payment, approval, paid, late, and team expenses. As you can see here, we have team expenses here, which I will actually show you on how you can work around this and have automations and forms with this as well, and see how you can actually automatically add tag to a forms, which we don't have that yet, but there's a way to work around that and have it actually work out as well. So let me know if you have any questions while we're here, anything that's not clear, if I'm going too fast or anything, please feel free to let me know as well. I'm very happy to answer any questions if you're while we're here as well. Okay, so let me just continue on to this. So as you can see, we have the salary section, and then we have invoices received, prepare payments. What I like about this is actually I like to switch to the database view. So a quick introduction to a database view is it looks a lot like Google spreadsheet as well. So you can just pin this, no pin or anything, and then you can pin everything as well. And then you can also pin it to the left like that, or pin it to the right that way as well. So that's just how database view and how you can customize it from there. So let me just ungroup this for now. As you can see here, it's quite a lot going on. But what I like to do from here is I actually like to group this tag. So if I just move this tag up here, like so, and then I can see all of my expenses and all of the payable items that needs to get out. So this would be marketing expenses. I can easily drag and drop this. Bought a new camera, March promotion, something like that. If, as you can see here, it kind of moved like that, but I do actually like to pin this to the left, like so, and then I move it from here. So within here, you can actually add a due date right on the database view if you want. You can also assign team members on the database view as well. You can also add custom fields. So let's say if this is the invoice number, you can do like 110, something like that. You can also add emails on the database view, so you don't have to open the to-do and edit all of this. You can actually do it right on the project itself. And then the amount, you can also add different types of notes, phone numbers, address, hours. You can even preview the file custom field if needs to. Okay, so let's go back to the board view. So that's just how you can switch to different types of view from here. And I also want to share with you first, while we're still on the database view, let's check out the account receivables. So account receivables are things that you receive. So like if you're working on if you're an agency or anything like that, and you work for different types of companies that you build like a web design or a project for them. If you're working on a project for them, you can definitely have everything, track everything through here. And then let me just switch to the database view again, because it's a much easier view when you are on the finance project. Database view and also custom field is a key point when it comes to financing. So I would suggest to use those two well with this, and then I'll actually show you on how those things works as well, which can be very helpful for you. So again, let me just ungroup the list. So within this one, I decided to go with the list instead of the tags. You can definitely feel free to do the tag or the list, or even by assignees as well. So let's just do the list for now. Okay, so within lists like this, you can see we have this issue list, and then we also have tags as well. And then you can definitely again mention or assign your team members, adding different types of service on here. This is the custom field in multiple select custom field. And then invoices number again, the amount. And then you can also add the to-do right on the database view as well. So if you can see here, once you group things like this, so currently you cannot add any to-do, but if you group it, you just drag and drop it to here. And this way it will allows you to add anything to that list. So if you need something that to issue, you can just say that we have invoices to issue, right? So let's just give like a fake company, Google, like that. This is the to-do title. You can add tag from here. Let's say it's a high priority. You can set the due dates. If you can see a little thing here, it's actually an automation setup. When everything is at tag and high priority, it automatically assign the team member and move it to the follow-up list. So especially when you add anything here, it will actually automatically trigger this option. So how do I add that automation? You can just go to here when a new to-do is created in any list, add tag, which is like so. And then you can also assign someone as well, like that. So that's just how that automation work, and you quickly add any automation as you want. It really depends on how your workflow looks like, but these are some of the automations that I highly recommend for when it comes to finance team, and that you want everyone to receive the same information as well. So let's go back to the database view, and then we can jump back into the automation after. Again, with database view, as you can see, you can add like different emails to this. If this is your client email, let's just do that for now. You can quickly view the invoices right on the database view. So that would be the invoices on the web design project, something like that. As you can see, so making sure that everything is the same. So Strat Security, if I go in here and see like, oh, this might not be the same. So I can just let my team member add a comment in here and say that, oh, this is not what it would look like. But unfortunately, you can only add comment while you're on the board view. So let's just go back to the board view. This is the one that we created from the database view just now. Let's go here, and then you can see here, this is the one that's different from, as you can see, this is not the correct name. So I can just quickly mention my team member, say, hey, looks like this is an old invoice, something like that. So with that, my team member will quickly receive an email notification, and also a notification on blue, which I can actually show you right now what it looks like. So I do have a separate browser open, and just wanted to share and see how the add mention works. So let's just go back here, and then as you can see, I can quickly click on it, and then I receive that notification right away and go right to that to-do and start working on it right away. So that's just how add mention work, and how you can notify your team members as well. Okay, let's go back to the database view again. This is something that I really like. So as you can see here, we have like all of these lined up. Again, with this, you can actually add everything up. So let's say these are the amount that you're supposed to receive from your clients or anything like that. So you can, if you click on it and you can just drag and drop, and sorry, not drop, just drag throughout this column, you can see here there's a total sum. So everything on here will be added up here. If you have like a number or like a budget, it will automatically add it here, and then says like the maximum of this. So that's just a quicker way to see how much you've spent or how much you can receive from that clients, and then how much they owe as well. You can just click on it and drag. Again, you can see 8,800. So these are all the things that added up. Again, you can just click on it and drag. Okay, so this is what the database view look like. Let's go into the personal budget. And then again, we will continue with the database view again, because that's one of the view that I really want to focus on when it comes to this project. So this is the database view again, and I already have this pinned to the left, as you can see. But I also want to drag and drop this to group this so I can see my different type of expenses. So I have my salary or my grants. So these are all like savings and stuff. And then I also have like what spent on entertainment, home, or food. And I can actually quickly calculate that again based on how I did earlier. So if you just click and drag, I can see this is how much I've spent because these are all the entertainment instead of, so if you drop this, you cannot see the ones that in salary or grants. So you can quickly filter everything out like this and then see all the amounts that are the spending amounts that you need to spend as well. So hold on. Let me just click and drag again. So these are all of my expenses in one place. And if I can just turn this off like so, and I just want to see the amounts that I receive, like drag and drop like that. And then I can see this is the total amount as well. So that's just how the database view work. And then you can also quickly just edit this. This is a quicker way if you need to do budgeting. You can just quickly add like different types of numbers or amounts of budget that you need to fill in as well. Okay, so let's close this, and I'll walk you through what a custom field would be like for this one. So let's go back to the account payable. So as you can see, there's many custom fields that I've created here. So we have invoice number. This is a single line text. This is an email field. This is a type of payment. So this would be a single select. So you can actually filter this out as well to see if they paid by cash or if they paid by credit card. And then this is also just a quick note and description. This is the multi select, phone number, address as well. Hours. So in case in case you're in the HR team, this is actually quite important. You can actually set the hour on how much they spend on that time. So you can do like 40 hours a week or something like that. This way, then your team member can actually review this and give up the payment from there. So how to add custom field, you can just click on add more field. I'm just going to use this one for an example. So let's just remove that for now. Oh, actually, wait, hold on. Okay. Remove that for now. And then add, let's do this. Type of payment. And then we go to single select, create, add options. So it's either by PayPal, cash, or credit cards. Okay, so that's how you create. Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah. So that's how you can create the single select custom field. As you can see, you can easily drag and drop it and organize it as much as you want. You can just click on it and drag it again. And then you can just fill this in. So if it's by cash, then you just click on cash like so. And then you can use the filter option to filter and see if any types of payment are by cash, is by cash. And quickly, as you can see, oh wait, hold on. Sorry about that. Let's go back here and the camera section again. Oh, looks like it didn't select earlier. Okay, by cash, selected. You can see the locked here. And then let me just show you the filter option again. Type of payment is by cash. And then you can see everything else just disappeared, and this one will show everything that's in here as well. So this way is just a much easier way to clear everything out and see what you need to pay by cash or need to pay by credit card or anything like that. You can definitely use filter for different things as well, like the amount of payment. This is a lot if you want to see which clients are paying more or anything like that. So you can say like is greater or equal to is very much specific, but you can do like it's greater than 500 or something like that. So as you can see, everything here is much greater than 500 as well. So that's just how advanced filter work. I also want to share a few things on the database view as well. So if you have like, normally this would be like hundreds and hundreds of to-dos as well. You can also easily filter it out by tags, like so, and you can just see the things that are on the tag specifically, like that, or you can just use the filter option like this, and say like through hourly, so you can see like if people is less than 4 hours or something like that, or is greater than 4 hours. So that way you can just quickly see everything that has like the timing on. So as you can see here, hours, hourlies, hourlies, hourlies as well. So that's work well if you're in like an HR team and you need to actually share what their hours look like. So you can actually report this to other team members as well, and they can quickly see that. Okay, so let's move back to the account payable. Oh no, account payable again, yes. And I will show you how to use form with this. So as you can see, we have a team expense here that I mentioned that we'll go through in a bit. This is the team expense, and if we go to form, as you can see, we have team expense form. Because I want this form to go to this list, team expenses list. So that's just how you would build a form. So let's just remove all of this. So that all of this and just, actually, let me just recreate this. Create forms. So that's how you would create form and say team expenses. I want to save it to the team expenses list, and I also want to assign somebody to taking care of the forms. Let's add a title. So let's ask expenses on. So this way the team member can actually submit their expenses, and then I reimburse them. What that would be a start date. So when would they buy this? A date like that. They can also put this type of payment, so they can select what type of payment that they give. If there's and then I would like to put invoices as well, or any receipt that they have. And then I also want to add the amount, which is quite important. Like so that's just how you build a form. And then you can also actually build a custom field through here if you think that you're missing something from the form. So maybe something like let's do, hold on, let's do a URL, maybe link, something like that, if there's a link to that thing. If not, then you can just unselect if it's required or not. And with this, you can also actually change the color as well, so you can have like your personal branding. You can also remove the blue logo, but let's just leave that on for now. And this is what they would look like, the team members. So you can send this form to anyone, or like a group chat or anything, where they can easily access this so that they can submit in their expenses. So let's say expenses on office supplies. And then let's do a date. So yesterday, spent yesterday. Through credit cards. Let's give them an invoice. I did create. Okay, so let's do this invoice like so. Amount would be 300 or something like that. And then link, if you don't have any link to this thing, then you can just easily submit it. So that's, and then it says your submission has been received. And this is what it would look like on our end as well. So as you can see here, it has it automatically received here. And why it doesn't show it on the team expenses is because we actually have an automation on where we want the team expenses tag to be on here. But if normally, if you can just create an invoice here, let's say marketing expenses. It doesn't add any automations on here. It doesn't add like the team expenses from the forms earlier that was submitted, like here. So that's just a quick trick on how you can actually use the automation to move everything to this invoice received, so that you don't have to drag from here and drop it here. You can just easily do it with the automation. So let me show you what it looks like. So if, as you can see, this automation says when a new to-do is created in the list team expenses, add tags to team expenses and move the to-do to the invoice and received. So when a new to-do is created in this list, it adds the tags and then it moves to the invoices received. So if I quickly add a to-do from here, let's say plans, like that, it will automatically add a tag to this, like here, as you can see. It moved to invoices and add tags. So you can see here, it moved it from there to here. And then you can see the team expenses, but that works really well if you have like a form submissions. So with the form submissions, it's saved to the list. This is list. So which means that every submission, there's a new to do. So when there's a new to do into this list, it will create a tag and then it will move to this list. So you can have everything in one list here. So you can see like team expenses and all of that instead of having to scroll all the way here or having multiple lists that you don't really need. So you can just have it in one space here. It's much easier for you to view it as well. So you don't have to scroll all the way there. So that's just one of the cool automation way to just add tags and move things around. Okay, so let me know if you have any questions while we're here as well. I also want to share with you some import export feature on how you can actually import all your bank transactions or anything like that to Blue as well, and just have everything stored in one place. So let's go to the plus button and then just walk you through on how you can actually use import and export. So let's go to new project. Let's choose blank project and I want to name it transactions. I want to skip inviting for now. Okay, from here, this is a very empty project, which means that there's nothing in this project. And to start using it, you need to add a list or anything or something like that, and you can continue building different lists. But in here, I just want to import things that are from the CSV file and just build it from there. So if you have any CSV files or if you have like bank transactions or bank statements, this is quite important on if you want to store everything right on Blue. So if you just click on import CSV like so. I will go to one of our files here. Oh, sorry. I think it's because it's like this. Okay, sorry. I think that was a bit confusing. So let's just move from here. Drop your CSV file here. Okay. So here, within the CSV file, it's quite straightforward. I got this one from a sample from the internet. And as you can see here, there's a date, which I want to make this a title because with every transactions, you don't really have a name unless you add it to it. Or if you want, you can actually add that yourself as well within the CSV file. And that way you can add that as a title. But in this section here, we're just going to leave the date as the title for now, which is the title of the to-do. And then I want these descriptions to be tagged so I can differentiate different category, like if it's purchase, reversal, commissions, or anything like that. And then I want to create custom fields from here. So let's do deposit, just like how the name of it would be, currency, and then you'll need to pick like USD, like so. And let's create the custom field here for now. So we have like 3 budget custom field or currency custom field. So let's do withdraw, currency, US dollar, create. And then we also have a balance custom field or a currency custom field with the name balance, US dollar, create. So now that we created all of our custom field, let's map them out. So this is how you would map out custom field deposits. You map it to the deposit. Withdraws, you map it to the withdraw. Balance, you map it to balance. And this works the same with other custom field as well. If you have like CSV that are in like files or CSV that is in like email, phone number, you can easily just create it and map it out and then quickly click import. So this is about 1,000 to-dos that being imported to Blue. So as you can see, quickly import 1,000 to-do to this project, but as you can see, it's still quite blank. But this is why I want to go back to the database view and show you how that would look like. So this is what a bill transactions or any bank transaction would look like. So let's click on, again, regroup the tag like how we mentioned. And as you can see here, everything is in tags. So you can see like spending on debit cards, spending on if it's cash or if it's interest. So this is all of your bank statement right on Blue in one place. So that's how you can manage your budget as well. All right. Okay, so from here, let's click on cash. And also let's pin this to the left. And the list right now it's untitled, but we can just move this back here so that it doesn't bother us and it go all the way back like that, because we don't have an actual list for this yet. So we have due dates as well. Let's move this back as well. What you want to see here, you want to see all the amounts spent. So these are not necessary. You can easily just move everything like so. Hold on, give me a second. Hold on. Okay, so sorry about that. Okay, so let's just move everything back here, like assignees, you don't really need that. What you really want to see is your spending in your budget. And from here, this one is quite a lot. Let's choose something that's a bit smaller. Let's do debit card. Okay, so we move everything here that's not necessary. So we just clearly want to see like the budget. And then so these are all of the deposit, these are the withdraw, and this is the balance. And what you can do again, you can just quickly sum it up just to see the overall of everything, like so. So this is the amount of the deposit that you put in. This is the amount that the withdraw that you take out, right? This much, and this is the balance left over from everything. So that's just an easier way to actually organize your budget and everything like that. And from here, once you have everything organized, you can actually work on this and continue the work on here. So you don't have to do it on a different tool. You can just do everything right on Blue as well. So you can just edit and add and see, okay, this is how much I've spent. This is how much I want to bill into this thing. So this is how the bill, so deposit, and quickly add like different types of currency on number like so, 300, or and then leftover is 100. So that's just a quicker way to do all your tax work or any transactions that you need to. And from there, if you want, you can also export this as a CSV again, like so. Exporting, perfect, quite fast. And I'm just gonna share with you how that would look like as well. Hold on. Opening that. And as you can see, this is all of the CSV file that you've extracted from Blue, exported from Blue as well, like that. And you can also definitely move this back to Blue if you want to. So that's just how import and export work as well. Okay, I think we cover a lot of things already based on financing and also just a few pain points where miscommunication, you can just quickly mention your team member and then they'll be able to work on it right away. You can also actually organize your budget and everything right on here so that you don't miss any informations. Anything that you need to pay out to your team member, reimburse everything, it's you can do that right on Blue. You can just receive a form and then you can reimburse them anything that necessary. And then anything, you can track your budget and see how much you've earned that month, how much you need to spend that month with different types of project, which are these things that I highly recommend. And again, if there's too many projects, you can always create a folder for these. So let's say these are for your account. Just to keep everything more organized, so you can just easy drag and drop everything like so. Okay. So let me know if there's any question on any of the feature, anything that I've missed, anything that you want to go into again, anything that you would like me to walk into again. I think our webinar's time is ending quite soon, but I do want to do a small Q&A sessions if we have any. So just let me know if you have any questions and I'm happy to help you or answer anything. Or if you have any feedback or any feature requests, we're very happy to receive that as well and we'll report it to our team.
No question from me.
Oh, thank
Thank
you.
you very much for the excellent presentation.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much. So is there any feedback or anything on this?
Not for now. Maybe I can reach you out.
Yes.
Reach out to you.
Yes, of course. You can email to us anytime. It's just help@blue.io. So let me just quickly add that in as well. So this
Yep.
is just the email, help@blue.io, and then just let us know if you have any questions or anything. We do this webinars every week. Last week we have a lot more participants, but I think it's because of the topic this week, it's a little bit lower. So unfortunately, there's not a lot of interactions this week, but hopefully in the next week we have a lot more based on
Okay.
yeah. Is there any webinars topic that you would like to see as well?
My concern was finance, which was covered well today.
Oh, awesome.
In case, in case we have suggestions, we can reach out to you on email.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your feedback. That really means a lot. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you for your time for joining this webinar as well.
Thank you too for the excellent presentation.
Thank you.
Bye.
Have a great evening. Bye bye.
Likewise.
Thank you.